So the next thing that happened on AEW Dynamite, it was a one-on-one match. It was MJF with Shawn Spears at ringside versus Captain Shawn Dean one-on-one. Now, before I talk about that match, we got to talk about Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm backstage. Now, both of them was getting interviewed because both of them, since they both qualify in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, they'll both be in the first round of the tournament, and pretty much they was sharing their thoughts or whatever. And Jamie Hayter, of course, was talking crap to Tony Storm, talking about her crowning moment to move up and everything. And then Tony Storm, instead of saying anything, she just walked away. So yeah, that's what happened there. And so we get to the match, MJF versus Shawn Dean. And then, at one point, Shawn Spears got on the ring apron, pretty much distracting Shawn Dean. And this is like right when the match started, too. So yeah, he was distracting him, and Shawn Dean was getting referee, trying to get him off the ring apron. And then, MJF started taking control because Shawn Dean was distracted by that. And then while that was happening, all of a sudden we get backstage and we see like about 3 security guards laid out, and one of them's t-shirt got taken off. So yeah, and then MJF, he's taunting and everything outside the ring after beating down Shawn Dean out there, and he's like against the barricade, smiling and everything else. So we see a security guard come up behind him wearing a mask, and it was Wardlow. So yeah, Wardlow pretty much starts chasing after MJF, chasing him out of the ring, like into the ring and outside the ring as well, chasing him up the ramp. And then he was about to get MJF, but then Shawn Spears comes up, hits him in the back with a stool chair. Had no effect to Wardlow. And then Wardlow was about to powerbomb Shawn Spears, but then a bunch of security guards come running down, saving Shawn Spears. And then Wardlow starts beating all them down as well. Powerbombs one of them on the ring apron, beating a lot of them down. But then the numbers, of course, caught up to him. They was all holding him back. And while that was going on, the referee was counting out MJF, and then he got to the count of 9, and we see MJF, and this was pretty funny. MJF quickly grabs the mic, and he goes like, Bryce, don't stop. He says, stop counting. I'll triple your pay, whatever Tony's paying you. And he thinks for a second, he's like, nah, screw that 10. Count out MJF. So yeah, Shawn Dean defeated MJF tonight by count out. That's what happened. That was pretty funny, not gonna lie. And then MJF, of course, got mad. Wardlow got taken back to the backstage area. MJF gets in the ring, pushing Bryce pushing him back. And of course, they was arguing and everything. And then backstage, we seen Wardlow beat down a bunch more security guards, grabbed the camera, and he said, this ain't gonna stop until you release me from my contract. So yeah, that's what Wardlow's saying. And MJF looked scared out of his mind. So yeah, that's what happened there. So yeah, with that match and everything else, I'll give it I'll give it 1 star. That's what I'll give it. Not with the match itself, because of course it didn't last long or whatever, but with everything going on with Wardlow and stuff, it was pretty funny. So yeah, that's why I'll give it. But then we get a video with Darby Allin. He said that he wants to face Andrade El Idolo in a coffin match. So yeah, it looks like that will be happening as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys later until the next thing that happens on AEW Dynamite, because up next we're going to be seeing a 6-man tag team match. The Jericho Appreciation Society versus Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz in a 6-man tag match up next on Dynamite. So yeah, I'll see you guys later until then.